Did you know Windows 11 has a dock? Not a third-party hack, not a skin, an actual dock with live system monitors, pinned apps, and a built-in launcher. It's been hiding inside a tool that most people don't even know exists, and I had no idea until last week. Here's the thing about the Windows taskbar. It works, but it's been the same for years. You get your pinned apps, a system tray, and that's it. No live widgets, no system monitors, no quick launcher, just icons in a row. Meanwhile, macOS users have had this sleek dock with smooth animations, live previews, and quick access to everything. And every time you see it, you think, why doesn't Windows have something like that? Well, it does. It's just buried inside a free Microsoft tool that flies completely under the radar. It's called PowerToys, made by Microsoft, completely free. And the latest update just added something nobody expected, a fully functional dock. To get it, open the Microsoft Store and search for PowerToys. Install it, that's the easiest way. But if you prefer, you can also grab it from the GitHub page. Same app, just a different download method. Link is in the description if you need it. Now once it's installed, open PowerToys. If you already had it, check the home page. You need version 0.98 or newer. If there's an update available, grab it first. Then go to the command palette section. Scroll down in the settings until you see Dock Preview. Flip that toggle on, and there it is. A dock sitting on your desktop. But out of the box, it's pretty basic. Let me show you how to actually make it useful. First things first, pin your apps. Click on the dock and hit Search Apps. Type whatever you want. Let's say Spotify. Right-click on it and hit Pin to Dock. Done. It's right there. Let's do another one. Search for File Explorer. Right-click, Pin to Dock. You can do this for anything. Your browser, VS Code, Notepad, whatever you open 20 times a day. Pin it once and it stays there. But the real power is in the smaller stuff. Clipboard history. Pin it. Now your clipboard is one click away. Super useful if you copy and paste a lot. And here's something I didn't expect. It even lets you switch between open windows. Pin the window switcher and you can flip between apps without alt-tabbing. Now this is the feature that actually made me stop and stare. On the right side of the dock, by default, there's a live system monitor, CPU usage, memory, network speed, and GPU, all updating in real time, right there on your desktop. No extra app needed. It just works. You can see your CPU spike when you open something heavy. You can watch your memory usage climb as you open more tabs. It's like having Task Manager built into your toolbar. But here's the part I really like. So if you only care about CPU and memory, you don't have to show the full monitor. You can pin individual metrics to the dock separately. So if you only care about CPU and memory, just pin those two. Clean, minimal, no clutter. Now let's make it look better. Right-click on the dock and hit Edit Dock. From here, you can drag widgets around. Move the clock to the left. Put the system monitor on the right. Whatever layout works for you, hit Save when you're done. Under Settings, you'll find Appearance options. You can change the position, top, bottom, left side, or right side of your screen. Whatever feels natural. You can switch between light and dark theme, or just let it follow your system setting. That's usually the cleanest look. And then there's the background material. You can go transparent if you want the dock to blend into your wallpaper. You can pick an accent color, or you can set it to pull colors from your wallpaper automatically. Transparent with low opacity looks really clean if you're going for a minimal setup. Now if you're running multiple monitors, this is where it gets really good. The latest update added multi-monitor support. Each monitor can have its own independent dock configuration, so you can have different tools on different screens. Maybe your main screen has your apps and system monitor, and your second screen has a dock with just the tools you use for work. You pick which monitors get a dock right from the settings, and you can drag dock layouts between monitors too. It's flexible in a way I didn't expect from a free tool. And one more thing that just dropped. Command Palette now has an extension gallery. What does that mean? It means developers can build their own extensions for the dock and distribute them through the Microsoft Store or Winget. And now there's a gallery inside Command Palette settings where you can browse, install, and manage those extensions without leaving the app. It's still new, so the library isn't massive yet, but the fact that this is an open platform means it's only going to grow. The dock you see today is just the starting point. And here's the big one. You can replace your entire taskbar with this dock. Right-click on your taskbar, go to Taskbar Settings, scroll down to Taskbar Behaviors, and turn on Automatically Hide the Taskbar. Mine is already hidden actually, but if yours isn't, now you know. And that's it. Your taskbar is gone. You're left with just the dock. You can keep it on top or move it to the bottom so it feels like a natural replacement. Either way, it's cleaner, it has a live performance monitor built in, and it actually looks like it belongs there. So that's it. A fully customizable dock with live system monitors, pinned apps, multi monitor support, and a built-in launcher, all hiding inside a free tool from Microsoft that most people have never heard of. If this helped, the like button is right there. Subscribe if you want more stuff like this. I'm 404 Found. See you in the next one.